Hey, hey, lemonade. Today we are trying our hand at something sweet. We are making easy chocolate toffee. Now, one quick important note, timing will vary because it's going to depend on what type of cooking surface you're using. So make sure that you watch it and don't leave it for 1 second. But let's dive in. In a pot, you'll need to add in 1.5 cups of butter, and I use salted, 1.5 cups of sugar, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Go ahead and start to stir this. Set your timer for about 13 minutes or so. It'll turn from this to the buttery consistency in no time. Then it goes to frothy, and from frothy to more of a pasty type substance. You're on the right track. Notice that after a while it's going to start to brown on the sides. That's exactly what we want to happen because that's kind of how our toffee is being made. So we're on the right track if it starts to look like this. Make certain that you stir it well because you do not want it to stick to the bottom, and it will if you let it. This next phase is like a creamy caramely color. As you can see, it's starting to darken. We like this. This is exactly what we want. Then it's going to start to bubble. So go ahead and check the temperature on this. The next step is to pour the toffee onto your parchment paper like this, and you want to try to spread it out. If you need to, you can use a spatula to spread it out as much as possible. Then after you've done that, pour your chocolate chips now right over top while it's still hot. And then as you can see here, I'm just trying to, I guess, evenly coat it. And then after I've done that, the very next thing that I'm going to do is kind of spread it out. And because it is still hot, it's going to melt, and that's exactly what we want to happen. So it does dry quickly. So as you can see, I'm trying to work as quickly as possible to spread it out and get that chocolate layer as even as possible. The desired look that you want to have is that all of the chocolate is covering the toffee, just like this. This next step will vary. I'm using pecans, but you can use walnuts if you like. I am only doing about 75% because I've got some family members that don't really care for pecans or nuts in general, so it's not an allergy thing, they just don't like them. So I'm only doing about 75% of it or so, but you can cover it entirely in either walnuts or pecans or a combination. Now that the pecans are on there, or the walnuts, or the combination, sparingly sprinkle sea salt on this. You don't want to put a lot because sea salt is pretty strong. So see how I'm just kind of sprinkling it a little bit here and there. You want that contrast and flavor, so you've got the sweet and the salty, but you don't want too much because it will overpower it. So just be very careful as you sprinkle it on there. Put this in the fridge for a good hour, maybe hour and a half, and when it's done, it should look like this. The next thing you want to do is break this up, and as you can see, after about an hour in the fridge, it's going to be hard. So I literally pick up the parchment paper and just start to kind of crunch it and break it. That seemed to work the best. So break it however you want it. You can have big pieces, you can have small pieces, or you can have a combination, but just kind of break it up. And here you go, easy toffee. Let's take a closer look. Look at those pecans on there and the salt. It's going to make a nice combination. I'm trying to show you the backside here. Look at that. It looks nice and buttery and smooth. I can't wait to try it. So I served mine on a platter. You can serve it any way you like. And remember, some of mine have pecans and some don't. Guys, you really have to try this recipe out. It is quick and easy. Really, it is. Comment down below your favorite quick and easy dessert recipe, and then also suggest something that you'd like for me to try, some quick and easy dessert recipe. Okay guys, so that's it for now. Remember to subscribe. Hit the notifications button so when you know when new videos have been uploaded. And then also, do me a huge favor, give this a huge thumbs up. And until next time, keep fixing good food. Bye!